how to make a pickleball paddle so you can do it in the woodshop. I'm going to create a new document. It's going to give me a pop-up. I'm going to select AutoCAD. That's the basic document we use for every single file. And then I'm going to go over to Layout 1. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to select the edge of this box. We don't need it. Delete it. And then I'm going to type in the command plot, P-L-O-T. That's going to give us our print settings. We're going to select a printer as Adobe PDF. We're going to set the size to 11 by 17, which is tabloid. And we'll do 11 by 17. And we're going to select portrait so we can draw it going straight up and down. I'm going to hit apply to layout and then cancel. All right, we got our board. I'm going to go to the internet and I'm going to find an image of a pickleball paddle. This one looks good. I'm going to right click, open image and new tab, open image and new tab, open image and new tab. So it's nice and big. I'm going to press PS on the keyboard, that's print screen, and I'm going to select the image. Perfect. I'm going to go back to AutoCAD and I'm going to do Control V, which is paste. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move this object, the bottom corner, into place. So I'm going to use the command move. First part of the command, select objects. I'm going to select it from the edge. It's selected. I'm done selecting objects. I'm going to hit enter. It wants me to select where it's going to be moved from. So I can pick it up from the center. I can pick it up from the air. I'm going to pick it up from the air over here. Like I said, I'm just going to line the bottom left corner. All right, I'm going to select it from the edge again, and I'm just going to shrink it down. I want this to be a good pickleball paddle size, a regulation, which is 14 inches from bottom to top. So I'm going to use another command. It's going to be called scale. I'm going to select the objects I want to scale or resize. I'm done selecting objects. I'm going to hit enter on the keyboard. I'm going to select the base point. Where do I want it to grow out of? I'm going to just select the bottom right here. And now I'm going to select a reference line. I want a specific part of the image to be resized to a specific size. I'm going to set the beginning of the reference line at the bottom and the top of the reference line. I'm going to hold shift for temporary ortho. So my line is straight, and I'm going to select the top. And now I'm going to select, I want that line to be exactly 14 inches, enter. All right, it is perfectly sized. I'm going to select the object from the side, and I'm going to go to properties. And if you don't see this, you can hit the other properties panel. And I'm going to select the transparency to 50% so I can see through it when I'm drawing. And then I'm going to click off or hit escape. And now it's transparent. Now I'm going to create a layer. And where is this new layer? This is going to be my drawing. And I'm going to lock layer 1 that has my reference image. That way, this thing cannot move around no matter what I do. I'm going to make sure that I have the drawing layer selected. Close this tab, make sure I'm on the drawing layer for my drawing. Why is that not popping down? It's fine, I'll just click it here. Green check mark, active. Now it's on the drawing layer. All right, I'm going to draw exactly half of it. So I'm going to use the line tool, and I'm just going to start drawing from the center. You're going to make lots of little straight lines. If you want this to be really fancy, you can use curves. But for me, if I use lots of small straight lines, it will have the same effect as a curve. I'm going to hold shift for straight line and go up around the sides. Hold shift for a straight line. Perfect. I'm going to use enter to end the command. I'm going to create a little detail. I want mine to have horns. So I'm just going to create a little horn like that. I'm going to use the command TR enter for trim. And I'm just going to select the parts that I want to trim. Done. I'm going to select all of my lines and I'm going to join them. So now this is one complete line. I'm going to create a separate line from the center and hold shift to go all the way up through the top. This is going to be my reflection line. I'm done with the background image, so I'm going to hit this little drop down, layer properties, same thing, and I'm going to hide the reference image. Don't need it anymore. I'm going to use the command mirror, and the first part says select objects. I'm going to select the line I made. I'm done selecting objects. I'm going to hit enter. It wants to know the mirror line. Using object snaps, I'm going to select the bottom, and then I'm going to select the top. Do I want to erase the source objects? No, I do not want to erase the right side. Perfect. I can delete this line. And if I have any overlap, I could trim it, but it looks good to me. Now, I got to create a PDF and send it to my teacher. So I'm going to use the command plot again, P-L-O-T. Make sure 11 by 17, Adobe PDF. I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to decide where it's going to get saved. For me, I'm going to save it to my desktop folder. I'm going to name it so I don't get lost on what it's called. It is a pickle ball paddle octosh. Save. It's going to save the PDF, and if it does it right, it should open the PDF. Perfect. Now I have a document that I can send to my teacher, and he'll print it out. I can make it out of wood. That's it. Oh, make sure you go into your Office 365, go to Outlook, attach it, and send it to me as an email.